Overall, our headline inflation slowed down a bit, with food and fuel inflation kept in check since the end of 2025 going into the first 2 months of this year. But fuel inflation is poised to surge in March with external shock factors in play, such as the raging war in the Middle East. Our Denise Osorio tells us more.
Janelle, a first-year college student, spends 70 pesos a day on fares just to get to campus and back. She lives quite a distance from the school she attends, but she says she keeps her transport budget fixed and would cut back elsewhere if fares go up.
Iba-budget ko po yung money ko na in case kung tataas man is magsaset po ako ng amount po na kunyari po 100 pesos po. Since 200 naman po yung baon ko, isaset ko po na yung 100 pesos is para po sa pamasahe ko. Then yung 100 pesos naman po para po sa pagkain ko po.
Meanwhile, Elmer, a senior citizen who still works, says he spends close to 500 pesos a day traveling to Manila from Laguna. His approach to rising prices is straightforward. Tighten the belt.
Budget your money. Mga extra nga kwan, wag nang bibili ng mga extra na mga kwan. Basta tipirin lang ang pera nila. Yan ang the best, di ba? Kung magkano ang sahod nila, wag kang gasos na lalagpas sa sahod mo.
2 months into 2026, price movements for key petroleum products have remained subdued, with fuel inflation still in negative territory.
Yung price of diesel, negative pa rin siya, negative 1.3%. Yung price of gasoline, negative 5.7%. No? But if we look at the time series, particularly yung month-on-month prices, tumataas na kasi yung presyo even before itong first week of March. Ano?
Transport inflation also edged lower to negative 0.3% in February from negative 0.2% in January 2026. This means that even on a year-on-year basis, February fuel inflation continued to slow, with the gap versus last year now narrowing. According to the PSA, the average price of diesel in February 2026 was 60 pesos and 26 centavos per liter, compared to 60 pesos and 92 centavos in February 2025. MAPA says this could gradually shift into positive territory by March. External shock risks are also coming into play, including the current crisis in the Middle East, which could accelerate inflation in petroleum products and in turn affect other sectors.
Pag may increases doon sa direct input, ito yung price of diesel, price of gasoline, normally nagre-request yung ating mga miyembro ng transport sector na magtaas ng pamasahe. So doon magkakaroon ng impact sa other passenger transport by road na substantial yung kanyang weight.
MAPA explained that while it is too early to say whether prices in the markets rise immediately or steadily, the pattern is familiar. The Philippines saw a similar war effect pattern in 2022.
In 2022, nakita natin na pag tumataas yung presyo ng diesel, gasoline, yun yung una. And then susunod yung price of yung transport. Sumusunod kaagad yung presyo, tumataas din yung presyo ng commodities, in particular yung fish and meat. Yun yung nakita natin last time. So may initial impact which is on the prices of fuels, which we are seeing first week, and then may signal nga na mag-i-increase uli sa second week.
Overall, headline inflation in the Philippines rose to 2.4% in February 2026, up from 2.0% in January, while core inflation climbed to 2.9%. The PSA says this was mainly driven by faster increases in food and non-alcoholic beverages, as well as in housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels. Housing, food, and non-alcoholic beverages, and restaurants and accommodation services were amongst the biggest contributors to the overall figure. Food inflation also picked up, rising from 1.6% from 0.7%, which the PSA links to the slower annual decrease in the rice index. Denise Osorio from the National Television Network for a new and better Philippines.